Welcome to this Wednesday edition of First Shift. I'm Jennifer Vong. Coming up, why driverless cars aren't limitless. Now, today's headlines. Ford CEO Jim Hackett says the automaker is open to investment by automakers and others in its autonomous vehicle business, but he cautions that expanding partnerships with Volkswagen is a, quote, delicate dance. VW's supervisory board is scheduled to meet today to review a 10-year strategic plan assembled by Chief Executive Herbert Diess. The plan is expected to call for using alliances with rivals to cut development costs for electric, autonomous vehicles, and potentially other types of vehicles. Ford and VW have acknowledged they are in discussions, and Hackett tells Reuters a previously announced partnership to share development of light commercial vehicles is going better than we thought it would. Hackett says he and Diess had a great discussion about the commercial vehicles business, but he says expanding collaboration to other areas, such as EVs or consolidation in Latin America, would have to be done carefully, and no broader deal has been agreed to. Hackett adding, "We compete in a bunch of areas as well." One of Hackett's predecessors, Alan Mulally, says despite the headwinds it faces today, Ford, quote, will figure it out. The retired CEO speaking Wednesday at the National Auto Auction Association's annual convention in Scottsdale, Arizona. He focused on efforts by Ford and other industry players with regard to new mobility services. Mulally saying, quote, Ford, like everybody, is trying to figure out what's going on, and it's going to be messy. He did not weigh in on the automaker's leadership changes since his departure, nor its restructuring efforts. AutoNation is partnering with Fair, a used vehicle leasing subscription service, to offer customers a flexible lease option. The largest U.S. dealership group will begin offering Fair's service at its California dealerships this month. Chief Marketing Officer Mark Cannon says AutoNation will likely add South Florida in the first quarter and continue to other markets from there. Fair is led by Scott Painter, who, as founder of TrueCar, had squabbled with AutoNation in 2015 over customer data demands. And President Donald Trump's new trade deal with Canada and Mexico needs changes to secure support from Democrats. That, according to the man in line to chair the Ways and Means Trade Subcommittee in the new Congress. New Jersey Democrat Bill Pascrell did not outline specific changes his party is seeking, but Democrats have been consistent in pushing for tougher labor provisions. Pascrell's comments underscore the new clout Democrats will yield after the party seized control of the House of Representatives in last week's midterm election.
3, 2, 1.
All three nations are preparing to sign the agreement at a summit in Argentina that begins November 30th. The trade pact will require approval from the new U.S. Congress, as well as lawmakers in Mexico and Canada. Ever since he joined Google's self-driving car project, now called Waymo, 3 years ago, John Krafcik has been one of the industry's most enthusiastic voices when it comes to the potential of driverless cars. But even he has admitted to some constraints, most recently at a Wall Street Journal conference in California this week. As Bloomberg reports, the former Ford and Hyundai exec says self-driving rides will require driver assistance for many years to come. And the Waymo CEO doesn't see a day when the technology operates in all weather conditions and without some sort of user interaction. Krafcik saying the tech is really hard and Waymo is taking it slow. For example, Waymo took 7 years to put its first autonomous cars on the road.
This is a very long journey. It's a very challenging technology, and we're going to take our time. Truly, every step matters.
As we told you this week, Waymo is said to be planning to launch a paid autonomous vehicle service in December under a new name. Finally, here's a car that will require 2 hands on the wheel and full attention ahead. That's a 600 horsepower Nissan GT-R Nismo. It's U.S. Open tennis champion Naomi Osaka's new ride. Osaka was named a Nissan brand ambassador in September, shortly after becoming the first Japanese player to win a women's singles Grand Slam. We've reached the end of the show. Auto News Now comes your way this afternoon. Take care.